Good morning,
ma'am.
students. How are you
Good
all?
morning.
We are fine. How are you?
I'm also fine. How was your GK exam, children?
Ma'am, my GK exam was very good.
Ah,
very nice.
Ma'am, my was very good.
it was so easy, na? Oh, Shaurit Tyagi, it's your birthday today. Wish you a very happy birthday.
Thank you, ma'am.
Everybody wish him a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Shaurya. Ma'am, happy birthday, ma'am.
मैम नहीं, मैम का बर्थडे नहीं है, शौर्य का बर्थडे है.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, beta.
अरे मम्मा पापा. You. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning to everyone.
Ma'am, today is Shaurya's birthday.
Yes, it's Shaurya's birthday.
Happy birthday, Shaurya.
Happy birthday, Shaurya.
Let's sing. Let all of us sing 2 lines for Shaurya Tyagi. Let's start singing. Happy birthday. Everybody will sing.
Happy
Yes.
Happy
To you.
birthday to
to you.
Happy birthday to
Birthday
you.
to you.
Happy birthday, dear Shaurya. Happy birthday to you. Yes. Very nice. Shaurya, how old are you today?
Ma'am, 9 years.
Only 9 years.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, beta. Good morning to everyone.
Good
Okay,
morning,
tell me.
ma'am.
Good morning. Everybody tell me how was your GK exam?
Ma'am, it is very easy
Ma'am,
and
very
my
good.
one very good.
Very easy. Ma'am, it was very good. It was
Very easy.
So each one of you will...
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am,
Yes,
ma'am, in
beta.
last there was written option 1, so ma'am we have to take the option 1 also.
No.
Ma'am, there is
Beta, it was nothing. It was there by mistake. It
But
was
ma'am,
just...
I have clicked on
No
option
problem.
1 also.
No problem.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
All right. Okay, tell me, I don't know, beta, your name. You have not made entry with your name today. This girl in yellow dress. What's your name?
Oh, wait, I'm in a Zoom account, so
Tell me your name. I'm marking your attendance.
Rishika Prasad.
All right. Rishika Prasad. Okay. So children, this is your which period? English composition. Right? This is your English composition period. Now, what are we going to do today in this period? Yes? What? Did anyone say anything?
GK period.
No, it's your English composition, no? Sorry, English comprehension.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So today in this comprehension period, you are going to do a story writing. Can you do story writing?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
I've always wanted to write a book, but I never finished the story.
You always wanted to write a book.
But I
Okay.
never finished the story.
Now listen, this story is going to be very interesting. Now, what is the story about? That you went to railway station with your parents. Okay, you went to railway station with your parents and it was very crowded. But your parents took the train and you were left on the platform. Can you write a story now? I was left alone at the platform. So what all will you write, children?
So he cried.
No. Okay, of course, the child would cry, but your parents got on the train and you were left alone on the platform because of the
Ma'am,
crowd.
can I tell?
Don't tell. Don't tell.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, do we have to write the story in chat box or do we have
No,
to
no,
say
no, no.
it?
On a piece of paper in your copies.
Ma'am, you will share the screen.
No, I will not share the screen. You are writing the story. Then you will read out your story. After, at the end of the class, you will read out what you have written. Okay? Every yes.
Chapter is in completion chapter.
What are you asking? Beta, I can't understand.
Ma'am, but is this chapter?
And we have to write in the comprehension section something we have read.
Just write it in your
Class
rough copies. You don't have to do anything. Just write it in your rough copies.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay? And don't write a very short story that I started crying and then you have to write down everything. Like when you were left alone for a few minutes, you could not understand what happened. And then you looked here and there, and then you went and sat on a bench. Then you started crying. Okay, like that. Then suddenly people came around you. People collected around you and started asking you what happened. All right, like that you have to write. And you have to write different stories. Everybody don't write the same story.
Ma'am, what will be the heading?
The heading is I was left alone. I was left
Ma'am,
alone. Yes,
should we try to can we add detail to the story?
of course you can. Unsha, start writing, beta. Are you thinking? Still thinking of what to write?
Ma'am, this we also have to send?
Yes, I will make you stand in the end and I'll make you read what you have written. And in
No,
between, if
what
you...
is the heading? Please tell again. Ma'am, I am saying that we also have to send it.
No, you don't have to send it. You only have to read it. I will make any one of you...
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, please tell again the heading.
I was left alone. I was left alone. Now I have told you where you were left alone. Okay?
Ma'am, we can write in a piece of a paper also.
Yes. Or you can write it in your English copies also. You can write it in
Ma'am,
your
we have
rough
to write.
copies also.
Ma'am, please tell me page number.
Can we, ma'am?
Beta, this is no page number. You don't have any... Yes.
Can we add a different location?
Yes, you can. What kind of location do you want to add?
No one to tell it to you yet.
Oh my God. Great. Add. And when you finish your story, then please let me know. I will make you read your story. Okay?
Ma'am, please tell me page number.
In that copy in which we have write my introduction.
Write in that. Write in
Ma'am,
that.
please tell me page number.
Beta,
Ma'am,
there is
please
no page number. I have told you the topic on my own. There is no page number. You have to write a story.
Ma'am, please tell me topic name.
I was left alone. I was left
Okay,
alone.
ma'am.
Now, where you were left alone? You were left alone at the railway station. Yes.
Ma'am, what is the story?
You have to write a story that you went to railway station with your parents. You were going for a journey, but the station was so crowded that your parents took the train and you were left alone on the platform. So the title of the story is I Was Left Alone. Now you have to complete the story by telling that what you did after being alone. Now have you understood?
Ma'am, that story you have speak, we have to write this also.
No, you don't have to write this. I am just giving you the scene. I'm just telling you in what situation you were left alone. Fine?
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, I can't hear you.
I'm not speaking anything.
Ma'am, what is the topic?
The topic is I was left alone. I was left alone.
Okay, ma'am.
You have to start when I was left alone at the station. You can start your story like this. When I was left alone at the station,
Ma'am, we can say I am left alone in home.
all
Ma'am,
right,
we can.
all right, do that. You were left alone at home.
Ma'am, but I have written half a story.
No problem. You have written, you can continue. If somebody wants to write, I was left at home alone, you can write, I was left at home alone. No problem.
May I go to washroom?
Go.
Ma'am, I have done.
You have done also.
Yes,
How,
ma'am.
how long is your story? How many points have you included?
Ma'am, I have written only. I don't know how points.
All right. Okay, wait for 5-7 minutes.
Ma'am,
Yes,
I'm still at the beginning of my story.
no problem, no problem. Write it.
Ma'am, what is the spelling of scared?
S-C-A-R-E-D. S-C-A-R-E-D. See, Shaurya Tyagi has written in the chat box. Very nice. Very good.
Ma'am, what is the spelling of Lucknow?
Lucknow. Come on, Shaurya Tyagi, write and tell. Okay, Shaurya Tyagi is writing. Very good. Lucknow. Luck now. Is your luck good? Yes, the luck is good now. That's the spelling of luck now.
Ma'am,
Yes. Say beta. Okay, now Shaurya Tyagi, would you read out your story to us?
Ma'am, my story's title is I Was Left Alone. Once upon a time, there is a kid who left alone in a station. Child. Then he said, I'm a powerful boy alone. I can't cry. I will try again and again, but how I can do? Peter. In next sight, his parents. Mom. Oh, our kid has left in the station. Dad. Yes, but his clothes are here only. Mom, I lost my kid. Dad, how? Mom, there are many cases of children and in a station there are crowd, means of group of people and anyone can kidnap him. Dad, oh no, that's also a big problem. Mom, I know in next station my kid can be there. Dad, how you know? Mom, and my kid come here, me and my kid come here sometimes, so I tell him a shortcut. Dad, wow, that's nice. Speaker, then knew his child is waiting there. Then he never left alone. Written by Shaurya Tyagi.
Very nice, Shaurya. You've written it very nicely. I could not think that any child of your age will write it in such a positive manner. That not
Ma'am,
getting scared, not crying, and having faith in himself, that nothing will happen to him. Very nice.
ma'am,
Good.
can I
A
read?
little problem was there only in your tenses. The tenses that you used in your sentence were little wrong, and we will work on them. Yes, Rishabh, now
Ma'am,
you
I
say.
finished my story.
Okay.
My story.
Okay, let's have Rishika first and then Rishabh is going to read. The class is getting over, children. Rishika, start reading. Beta, unmute yourself, Rishika. Rishika, unmute yourself.
Before the story starts, we needed the main character introduction. So the main character's name is Pannun and they are 9 years old.
Okay, be a
So
little loud, beta. A little loud.
me and my parents climbed down Rofrest Tower, one of the top hotels. We were going to visit grandfather and grandmother, but they lived in another state, so we boarded the train. My parents got onto the train. When my parents got onto the train, it was moving. I didn't get on and I tried to find a train door, but I was too late. And I also ran out of ideas.
That's all. What did you do after being left? The story was to begin from here. What did you
I
do?
ran out of ideas.
You ran out of
Ma'am, I have
ideas.
done my story.
Rishika, when you're writing a story, you have to bring in ideas. You can't say, I ran out of ideas. When you were left alone, then what happened to you? What you did? What did the people around you did to you? Huh? You were supposed to write all this, beta. No matter the beginning, the introduction of the story, what you have written is very nice. It's superb. The way you have written. It's really amazing. But try to add on 2-3 lines so that after writing those 2-3 lines, you can add that now I ran out of ideas. Okay? Very nice. Yes, Rishabh. Now you'll read.
Ma'am, I have write 10 lines. Can I read, ma'am?
Yes.
I am left alone in home. I am left alone in home because my mother, father, and brother going in market, but I am alone in home. In my piggy bank, I have 80 rupees. I am go in shop and I bring something. I buy 2 chips for my brother and I. When I go to sofa to watch the TV. Thank you.
Okay, very
But
nice.
I'm not scared.
Yes, because you were at your own house. That is why you were not scared. You had your television to watch. You had your chips to
Ma'am,
eat.
but
So you were
when
having a
he
fun
go out,
time. Yes?
ma'am, but when he go out, so he can also kidnap by anyone.
Yes, we can get kidnapped by anyone, especially at public places like bus stops, railway stations, cinema halls, malls. We can. It is really risky to be alone at such places. Okay, Alankrita Yadav, you wanted to read. Beta, I can't hear you. Yes.
Title of my story is My Sad Story. One day, I went to the railway station with my parents. The station was crowded by the people, and my parents go on train, and I left on platform, and I was scary, crying. Then people came and asked for, "Who are you? Why are you crying?" I said, "My parents go on train and I left here." The people asked me that, "What your parents' phone number?" Then I said, "Yes, I know." Then the people said, "Please tell." I said, "My father's phone number is." Then my parents come and took me from the railway station. The moral is, you should learn the phone number of your parents or family member. Thank you.
Very
Ma'am,
nice. Very good.
can I read Arav Gupta?
So Alankrita
Ma'am,
has
can I
given the
read the
moral also in
signature?
the end that you should always remember your parents' phone number. Why now in these kind of situations, people, there are good people around you who help you out by calling up at your place, and then you can be rescued safely to your place. Very good,
Ma'am,
Alankrita.
ma'am, can I
Yes,
read?
Arav Gupta, read.
Ma'am, I have done
After,
few lines.
Ma'am, after
Ma'am, I
Arav
have done a
Gupta,
few
can I
lines.
read?
Beta,
I
I
can
will
read.
give, wait. I will give everyone a chance to read what you have written because you all have written really amazing things. So, if not in this class, in the next class, we are going to continue. I'm going to listen to each one's story. Okay?
Ma'am,
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 I
I
have
can read.
written a few other
Ma'am,
lines.
can I read Moksha
Yes, it
Mishra?
was Arav
Can I
Gupta's
read?
turn. Arav Gupta was reading.
Ma'am, I want to.
Me, mom
Okay,
and
Ma'am,
dad
I have
Rishika,
written a
wait.
few
went
other
for
lines.
No
journey.
problem. Wait
Next
now.
day, we went for railway station, and on railway station there was very crowd, and I left on platform, and my mom and dad was got it on train. But I am not scared and not crying. And when I wake up, I said, "Oh, thank God, it was a dream."
Oh, very nice. This is also very nice. Huh? So safe and sound that this happened to
Ma'am,
you
can
just
I
in a
read?
dream.
Ma'am, I have done my story, Moksha Mishra.
Ma'am, can I?
Okay,
Ma'am, can I
now
read?
let us have Mokshit Mishra.
ma'am, after her, can I?
My story's title is I Was Left Alone. When I was going railway station with my parents,
Ma'am,
my
after him,
parents
can
took
I?
the
Shh,
train
beta, let
and
him
I
read.
was
Wait.
alone. Then I go to station master for help. Then I tell my parents took the Lucknow train and I also tell the phone number of my parents. Then he called my parents. Then my parents come back to the station and then we go to our home.
Okay, very nice. So you also did a good step by going to the station master directly and taking help from him. Very good, very nice.
Ma'am,
Now,
Can I read?
there is a very little time left because I'll have to end the class at 9:35. So we can just have one more student to read out the story.
Ma'am, please. I have
Okay.
written a few lines.
All right, Rishika, complete your story. Rishika, complete your story.
So I panicked and nobody noticed me there. But I knew where my friend's house was, and I ran there and stayed there the whole trip.
But you knew where your friends were and you went to them. You went to your friends and stayed there. Very nice. Very good. This is a nice ending. Great.
Ma'am, please me.
Okay, Akhya Goyal will tell.
My story title is I Was Left Alone. I was going at station and there was so crowd. My parents left me. First, I don't know what is going on. Then I thought, where are my parents? I sit on a bench and start crying. People came to me. They say, what happened? And in crowd, there were my parents. They can't see me, but I can saw him. Ran and hugged them.
Okay, nice. So your parents also didn't take the train. They were at the platform only, right? And you were just lost in the crowd. You were not lost without them, but you found your parents finally. Okay, children, now we are coming to the end of the class. In the next class, each one of you will get your turns to read. Okay? Bye to all of you. Have a good day.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, beta.
Ma'am.
Bye, everybody.
Have a nice day. Yeah. Bye. Bye.